So what's going on everybody, and welcome back to my channel, where today we're going to be counting down the top 10 most overpowered Gobblegum within Black Ops 3. If you do go on to enjoy this video, then please make sure to drop a like, comment any top 10 ideas you'd like to see me do, and subscribe if you're new. But without further ado, let's go straight into the list with number 10. In at number 10 is Cashback. Cashback is a Gobblegum that on the surface I wouldn't have said was overpowered, but when you go from playing any Zombies experience before Black Ops 3 released, and you as a Zombies player were used to having to wait for a max ammo to drop, and if you did run out of ammo then you would either need to buy a new gun, hit the box, or start using your knife. You might have to wait a round or two to get that max ammo, but it was a relief when it finally dropped. But in Black Ops 3 it's a completely different story. I'm running out of ammo, what do I do? Not to worry, because we can spend 500 points for a 1 in 5 chance of getting a max ammo, which will fill up all of our ammo, so we can now go another 4 to 5 rounds without having to worry about running out of ammo again. I'd say this is definitely overpowered, and it changed the way people play zombies when they are in this situation of no ammo. In at number 9 is Willpower and Crate Power. I included both of these Gobblegum in one because they are essentially the same. Willpower, you can buy any gun off of the wall and it will be immediately pack punched. Crate Power, the next gun out of the box you get will be pack punched. Simple, but overpowered. Out of the two, Crate Power is definitely more of a game breaker, as the wall buys are average, but from the box you can literally get any gun pack punched, including your ray gun Mark 1, 2 and 3, the Apothicon 7 on Revelations if you have already done the upgrade process, the Thunder Gun, and even your Monkey Bombs. The fact you could play a game of zombies with such powerful weapons and never even need to unlock the pack punch is crazy. However, these Gobblegum are very useful for a first time player on a map who might not know how to pack punch. In at number 8 is SelfMedication. This Gobblegum literally broke Revelations when it first came out. I saw the description and I thought there was no way this is as good as it sounds. Turns out it was. I love using this Gobblegum, and actually all Gobblegum on this list are favourites of mine, but nonetheless it is so stupidly easy to reach a high round with this Gobblegum that even players who aren't that great at the game could make a decent run of a map. Self-medication lasts forever until the uses are used up, meaning that I can have this Gobblegum as a backup around 99, and I know 100% that when I go down, all I need to do is kill one zombie when I'm down, and I'll be back up, with all my perks. And I still have 2 more chances of going down before I actually lose all my perks. It's mad that this exists. One bad thing that does make this harder for high rounds is that it's very hard to get a kill in last stand while on a high round, but with Electric Cherry this is definitely broken. In at number 7 is Parcolic. Yes, the fan favourite, the most used Gobblegum by any YouTuber, Parcolic is on this list at number 7, and honestly this Gobblegum would have been at number 1 if I had made this list back when Black Ops 3 first came out. But there have been so many new additions of Gobblegum that I figured that this Gobblegum just isn't as overpowered as it once was. At least it doesn't feel that way. Anyway, Parcolic. You get it out the machine and you're awarded all perks on the map, meaning that depending on what map you're on, you can have up to 9 perks at once by round 1. If you were told that this was a thing back in Black Ops 1, then you'd be laughing. Oh, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't ruin their game and core gameplay mechanics of trying to build points and survive. Well, it's a thing now, and this one Gobblegum has been the sole reason why Black Ops 3 has been so easy to play in my opinion. I've been able to complete every single Black Ops 3 Easter egg multiple times, and I feel like this is only due to certain Gobblegum like Parcolic. In at number 6 is Shopping Free. Essentially, if you can get a Shopping Free on round 1, then you can have any map open fully by round 1, assuming you take the right pathway. But not only does this open up the whole map, you can literally buy anything with it within your 1 minute. Guns, mystery box, doors, traps, perks, and even pack punch. A classic map people like to complain about when talking about this Gobblegum is Origins, because that map was always meant to be hard and it was meant to take you a good amount of rounds just to open up everywhere, but now with Shopping Free you can have literally every single area on Origins opened up within the 1 minute by round 1, meaning that you can start building the shield, the staffs, and working towards your Easter egg or high round game by round 1. In at number 5 is Profitsharing. Useless for solo, or at least I think it is anyway. But my god, if you're in a 4-player game and you're using this Gobblegum, then you're balling in the money. This lasts for a full 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a very long time to effectively have double, triple or quadruple points. If you shoot a zombie, you get 10 points. But with this Gobblegum, so will your teammates if within a vicinity. However, if you get a Carpenter for instance, your teammates will get 200 points like normal, but you will get, I believe, 800 points as you're the Gobblegum holder. And also with a nuke, I believe you can get up to 1600 points. This works really well in Revelations with the turrets. Once you finish them, you get 500 points back, But being the Gobblegum holder, you're going to get 1000 or 1500 or however much it is with other players. I don't actually know the maths behind this Gobblegum, I just know that it's great for point whoring. So just by surviving together, you and your teammates can have thousands of points by round 5, and better than the shopping free, you can have the whole map opened up, buy your perks, pack a punch your weapon, and still have a bunch of points left over for whatever else you need them for. Super overpowered, and I love using it because it's fun to use, but honestly, it makes the game too easy. In at number 4 is Immolation Liquidation. The last Gobblegum on this list that has been on the game since launch, but Immolation Liquidation has been amongst the most ridiculously overpowered Gobblegum I've ever used. Unlike most of the other spawn Gobblegum where you get 2 activations, this one you get 3 activations. 30 seconds each, that's 1 minute 30 seconds of a fire sale for you and your team. Around 12 box hits or so per player. But not only that, if you spawn your 3 fire sale power-ups in the map, and then your mate does the same and he spawns in his 3 power-ups in the map as well, and you collect all 6 at once, then you have a full 3 minutes of hitting the box with 10 points at a time. With that many box hits, you have a 100% guarantee of getting at least 2 decent weapons, and about a 98% chance of one of your players getting the wonder weapon if it's within the box. That kind of mechanic has ruined the way we see the box, and it's almost like we don't even need to save up points for the box anymore, as we just have this Gobblegum to basically give us the best weapons in the map. In at number 3 is Soda Fountain. Soda Fountain is similar to Parcolic. Your end result is that you'll have all the perks on the map. But Soda Fountain requires you to spend some points, which as we've already seen isn't much of an issue within Black Ops 3. You buy a perk, you get given a second perk for free. Easy and simple. This Gobblegum gives you 5 activations, and with all 5 activations you can get all 8 to 9 perks, depending on what map you're playing. But if you went down with some perks and you still have 3 activations left on this Gobblegum, and then you get back up, then that right there will give you 6 perks for a very easy cheap price. Buy Quick Revive for 500 points and then you get 2 perks for 500. Then all you need to do from there is spend the rest of these Soda Fountain uses on the Wonder Fizz to keep it as cheap as possible, and hey presto, you've got yourself 6 perks. On the Chronicle maps you get 8 perks, so you can only use 4 of these uses. You then have 1 activation left for a backup if you do go down, and then this is why I believe it is better than Parcolic. In at number 2 is Power Vacuum. In a normal game of zombies, especially for the high rounds, the drop cap is on 4. Round 99, the entire round could last for 25 minutes, but you're still only going to get 4 drops during that entire 25 minutes. With Power Vacuum, it increases this drop rate to a lot more, and it lasts for 4 rounds, making those 4 rounds easy and really quick too. You're going to get max ammo, so you don't need to worry about ammo. You're going to get nukes to speed up the rounds, insta-kills so the zombies aren't a problem around 99, death machines so you can just basically be invincible. This Gobblegum is just ridiculous because they could have just made the drop cap as something like 12, making it 3 times the normal rate. But instead they must have just said screw it and made the drop rate unlimited, because you can get a crazy amount of drops on a high round, and it's because of this that high round players see this Gobblegum as a cheating Gobblegum, and most of the high round players will not use it if they are going for a record. In at number 1 is Near Death Experience. Coming in at our number 1 spot for this episode is going to be Near Death Experience. This Gobblegum literally changed the game in terms of brokenness. At least with all the other Gobblegums there is some chance, even if it's a 1% chance, that you could go down and the game will end. With Parcolic you could go down, lose your quick revive, then go down again and boom, the game's over. With self-medication you go down 3 times, you eventually lose your quick revive, and then boom, you're dead. With Near Death Experience you literally cannot end the game by going down inside of a solo match. As long as you have Quick Revive, then this Gobblegum will keep all of your perks as well as Quick Revive. It doesn't matter if you go down 5 times or 5,000 times, you're still going to get right back up and carry on as normal. The Smith Plays even did a test on this on Moon at Area 51, as the rounds don't change down there. He went down over 3,000 times before ending the game due to it never ending. This effect of not being able to end the game by dying lasts for 4 rounds too. This is literally the Gobblegum you want to run in any boss fight if you're struggling with them, because boss fights are not round based. So go into a boss fight in solo with this Gobblegum and you are guaranteed to complete the Easter egg. I've used it before when getting to round 50 on solo, get this gumball on round 46 and it will see you through until round 50. And again, it's a guarantee that you'll get that round 50. On co-op, this gumball is not quite as overpowered, but it's still pretty much an invincible Gobblegum, with a 1% error margin, as if you're the one with the gumball and you go down, your teammate just needs to stand in your little area and you'll be revived. No need to hold square to revive. If your teammate goes down and you have the gumball, do the same thing, go revive him by standing next to him. It takes about 2 seconds to revive them, and by doing this as opposed to holding square to revive, the downed player will keep all perks. Treyarch essentially looked at Aftertaste and said, how can we make this Gobblegum even more overpowered than it already is? And near-death experience is your answer. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, these top 10 videos are my own opinion unless stated otherwise, so do let me know down in the comments below if you agreed or disagreed with any of my choices. Like the video and subscribe if you're new around here for more zombies content, and as always, I'll see you next time. Peace out.